The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is CNEagles.com, and I'm Mark Kinsera alongside head Carson-Newman swim coach Jordan Taylor. And Jordan, your team has a dual meet coming up against Emmanuel College. I know you guys just finished some training that you were doing down in Florida to get prepared for this. How did all that go?
Training's been going really great. We give the guys a little bit of break over Christmas and New Year, and got them back on the campus last Tuesday. Started workouts here, and then we travelled down to Florida and done our training camp down there, having doubles and triples pretty much every day, really getting some good work in. The team are tired from that hard week, but they came together as a team, really bonded as a group, and started to put the hard work in after having a small break for Christmas, and getting themselves ready for the upcoming meet tomorrow, but also for a conference, which is our main focus. So all our practices were specifically focused on conference, the main events they're going to be doing, the type of events they're going to be doing, and trying to top up some of the training that they needed for their individual adaptations, and also the races they're going to do in a few weeks' time. So that was great. I really enjoyed it. The team loved being on the beach and working it outside, and just kind of getting away from things a little bit, refocusing after finals and Christmas and everything like that. Your head gets all over the place, but everyone got the opportunity to really gonna get back into shape and really focus on their swimming again. And now they're rolling that back in. We're back on campus now for a couple of days, and they've been working out here and just building on everything we've done and getting ready. Tomorrow we're excited about going to Emmanuel College for this dual meet. Chance to do our final little bit of preparation in terms of our race strategies and stuff like that before conference comes around. We met Emmanuel College at the Open Water Nationals back in the fall, so we know the coach and some of the swimmers there, so we're looking forward to seeing them again and having a good friendly atmosphere tomorrow and getting some good results, and then from this weekend onwards we pretty much start to rest up. We've got 3 weeks to go until conference, and hopefully everything works out the way we want it to.
Yeah, you mentioned the break the team had. Do you feel like after that time off, everyone kind of came back ready to go and get things started again in the spring?
It was a combination. Some came back more ready to go than others. But once we kind of got the first day under our belt of practices, everyone's come back into a good rhythm and back in the water and feeling good, and just glad to be able to focus again on their swimming. So everyone really needed the break. It was a hard fall for us, a lot of meets and a lot of hard work put it in the pool. So it was good for them to see their families and relax and stuff. But we needed this past week really to get the team back together and ready to go for conference.
Now, you mentioned before how kind of close-knit the team is, and that's one of the things that I've noticed in being around the team, is that this is a really good group. There's a lot of camaraderie on the squad. How big of a benefit is that?
Yeah, for sure. It's a good group of swimmers. I know I always related to like being like a family. There's going to be times you're going to argue with your brothers or sisters, disagree with certain things, and that does happen, and I'm sure it happens on every team across the nation. But we get over those things, we move on, and we support each other, and we do everything together. We were out for dinners together, we were working out on the beach and stuff together last week, and it really helps the fact the team are close together, both the guys and the girls. It's like one big family, and it helps motivate them. It shows that they're doing it for more than just themselves. When it gets to conference on the block, ready to go, there'll be 45 other people on pool deck cheering them on and wishing them the best, and doing it as a team rather than just for their individual outcome. And that really helps, gives them the extra 1 or 2% that's needed to really raise their game to the next level. Also makes coaching life for me easier. If the team are all getting along, it's hard for me to try to keep all 45 of them happy. It never actually works out. There's always 1 or 2 that there'll be something wrong, but we do our best as a coaching staff to keep them happy, and then the team themselves look after each other and support each other, and it makes my life much easier.
Now, what are your expectations for this Friday, the dual meet against Emmanuel?
Really, just to kind of top off the training we've just done, and then a lot of faster race pace type stuff and high intense work. So obviously going into a race environment, the intensity is going to be really high. Really I want to make sure they're executing their race skills to the highest level, and finishing the races well, learning from each race, and doing the final preparations for conference. We've got 3 weeks now to learn from tomorrow to make the races what they need to be for conference. So I expect some good times, even though the guys are tired. They're tired in a good way. They're ready to go race, and I expect to have some really fast swimming tomorrow. And like I said earlier, that just gives them the next 3 weeks to rest up and really put the final preparation together for conference.
Well, best of luck on Friday, Jordan. Thanks for the time.
Perfect. Thank you.
He's Jordan Taylor. I'm Mark and Sarah on SeeingEagles.com.